Hello, hi everyone. Happy Tuesday. I am still very aware of what day it is, I promise. I hope you're all doing really good. It is time for story time with Tamarin. So what did we do last week? We did a bit of Beatrix Potter. Hi there. We did a bit of Beatrix Potter, we did some poetry, and what else did we read? Oh, The Hungry Caterpillar, one of my faves, all-time faves. So I'm joined again today with Mr. Robin, who seems to have come a bit further forward. Hi everyone, and Yusuf the Unicorn is here as well, as ever, and it's not just us three. Ted is here, but Ted's got a new look to show you. It's very exciting. Hi Bambi. Yeah, yesterday I was doing my adult story time and I was trying out a new look because, you know, when you're at home sometimes you can do makeovers and you can try out different ideas and whatever. Anyway, Ted got a little bit jealous, I think, and here he is in my wig. He decided that he wanted to try it on as well. Ted, how are you feeling? Yeah, I'm feeling pretty fabulous actually. Great, well you look fabulous as well. Perfectly done up for today's story time. So I'll get to it. I had a request last week, but I decided to do The Hungry Caterpillar. But I had a request for this other book of mine, which is really pretty. Here it is. It's called A Colour of His Own. Hi, Gregory. I don't know if anyone read this as a child. When I was little, my mum used to, hi Fanny, my mum used to read this to me. And it's a really lovely story about a chameleon. Yeah, which is a kind of lizard. So, this is A Colour of His Own by Leo Leonini. There we are. I hope you're all sitting comfortably. Ted, are you sitting comfortably? Yes, I am. Is the wig itchy? A little bit. Yeah, well, sometimes we have to suffer for our beauty, don't we? Okay, let's begin then. A Colour of His Own by Leo Leonini. Parrots are green, goldfish are red. Elephants are grey. Look at that big elephant. Pigs are pink. All animals have a colour of their own. Very good. Although some pigs aren't pink, are they? I'm sure I've seen some pigs that are black, or some have spots. Hi Rory, hi Catherine. Yeah, I've definitely seen pigs in all sorts of colours, but elephants are only grey. Yeah, pretty sure about that. Except for chameleons. Look at this chameleon. There's 4 chameleons here. Should we count them? 1, 2, 3, 4. What colours are the chameleons? This is a nice sort of orangey colour. And I like this green. That's a lovely green colour there. Very nice and bright. They change colour wherever they go. They change colour. So that could be one chameleon. Ooh. On lemons, they are lemon or yellow. In the heather, they are purple. Look, it's all disguised in the heather, in all the flowers. That's pretty. Kind of like your wig, Ted, that kind of colour. And on the tiger, they are striped like tigers. Look at that. it? One day, a chameleon was sitting on a tiger's tail, and he said to himself, "If I remain on a leaf, I shall be green forever, and so I, too, will have a colour of my own." There he is, so he's thinking. He's on the tiger and he's all stripy, but he's thinking if he goes over to the leaf, he'll be green, and that will be his colour. With this thought, he cheerfully climbed onto the greenest leaf. There he goes, on a lovely green leaf. But in autumn, the leaf turned yellow, and so did the chameleon. There he is. Oh, I like that colour. Later, the leaf turned red, and the chameleon too turned red. There he is. He doesn't look very happy about it, does he? And then the winter winds blew the leaf from the branch, and with it, the chameleon. Look, he's fallen off the leaf. Hi, Ben. Hi, everyone. The chameleon was black in the long winter night. Oh dear. That doesn't look too good, does it? Poor chameleon. But when spring came, he walked out into the green grass, and there he met another chameleon. Ooh. Look, they've seen each other. He told his sad story. "Won't we ever have a colour of our own?" he asked. "I'm afraid not," said the other chameleon, who was older and wiser. "But," he added, "why don't we stay together?" They are. They've got a bit closer. "We will still change colour wherever we go, but you and I will always be alike." And so they remained side by side. They were green together. And purple. And yellow. And red with white polka dots. And they lived happily ever after. Look, they look like a mushroom. That's fun. Oh, the end. That's sweet. I forgot how it ended. It's been years since I've seen this book. There must have been a reason for me keeping it, and I suppose it was for today, just to read you that and to show you all the lovely pictures. I love the illustrations, they're really pretty. So what do we think the moral to that story is then? What's that story telling us, Ted? Ted, your wig has slipped, dear. Would you like, oh dear, would you like me to move it? Yes, please. All right, here we go. There we are. There we are, Ted, that's better. What do we think the moral to that story was? What do you guys think? You can comment if you like. I think that it's kind of about friendship being more important than being standing out. Sometimes it's nice to stand out, but it's more important, I think, to have a good friendship and to have someone to share with, whatever your colour is. What do you think? Just like we can share this wig, can't we? Yes, that's fine. Good. Well, it's only 22, so I've got a bit more time. So I've got this lovely poetry book, and I read some of it last week, didn't I? So maybe I'll just read a couple of poems, and then it will be time for bed. So this is lovely verse book, the Christopher Robin verse book by A.A. Milne, creator of Winnie the Pooh. Who knows Winnie the Pooh? I do. I bet all of you do. I bet all the parents do. All the older brothers and sisters, I bet they do. Yeah, it's a classic. Got quite far into the book last time, got about halfway. Let's find where I was. Oh yes, we did the little black hen who lay an Easter egg. Okay, so, ooh, the next one is very topical. Look at this. How funny. Look what it's called. Can you see that? It's called Sneezels. Who's got the sneezels at the moment? I don't. I'm very lucky. I did have some about a month ago, but I'm okay now. That's why I can read for you. Maybe there's some parents out there that have the sneezels and they don't want to read a story time for their kids at the moment. Or maybe children, you've got the sneezels. And hopefully it's going to go really, really soon. Let's see about this one. Sneezels. Christopher Robin had weasels and sneezels. They bundled him into his bed. They gave him what goes with a cold in the nose and some more for a cold in the head. They wondered if weasels could turn into measles, if sneezels would turn into mumps. They examined his chest for a rash and the rest of his body for swellings and lumps. They sent for some doctors in sneezels and weasels to tell them what ought to be done. All sorts of conditions of famous physicians came hurrying round at a run. They all made a note of the state of his throat. They asked if he suffered from thirst. They asked if the sneezels came after the weasels, or if the first sneezel came first. They said, if you teasel a sneezel or weasel, a measle may easily grow. But humour or pleasel the weasel or sneezel, the measle will certainly go. They expounded the reasels for sneezels and weasels, the manner of measles with new. They said, if he freezels in draughts and in breezels, then for teasels may even ensue. Christopher Robin got up in the morning. The sneezels had vanished away. And the look in his eye seemed to say to the sky, now, how to amuse them today. That's fun. I think if anyone's ill, calling it the sneezels makes it a little bit nicer, doesn't it? But I hope you're all really well. And hey, Christopher Robin got better, so there's hope for all of us. Right, the next one is called Binker. Binker, what I call him, is a secret of my own, and Binker is the reason why I never feel alone. Playing in the nursery, sitting on the chair, whatever I am busy at, Binker will be there. Oh, Daddy is clever, he's a clever sort of man, and Mummy is the best since the world began, and Nanny is Nanny, and I call her Nan, but they can't see Binker. Binker's always talking, 'cause I'm teaching him to speak. He sometimes likes to do it in a funny sort of squeak, and he sometimes likes to do it in a hoodling sort of roar, and I have to do it for him because his throat is rather sore. Oh, Daddy is clever, he's a clever sort of man, and Mummy knows all that anybody can, and Nanny is Nanny, and I call her Nan, but they don't know Binker. Binker's brave as lions when we're running in the park. Binker's brave as tigers when we're lying in the dark. Binker's brave as elephants. He never cries, except like other people when the soap gets in his eyes. Oh, Daddy is Daddy. He's a daddy sort of man, and Mummy is as mummy as anybody can, and Nanny is Nanny, and I call her Nan, but they're not like Binker. Binker isn't greedy, but he does like things to eat, so I have to say to people when they're giving me a sweet, oh, Binker wants a chocolate, so could you give me two? And then I eat it for him, 'cause his teeth are rather new. Well, I'm very fond of Daddy, but he hasn't time to play, and I'm very fond of Mummy, but she sometimes goes away, and I'm often cross with Nanny when she wants to brush my hair, but Binker's always Binker, and is certain to be there. So that one was about an imaginary friend. Who's got an imaginary friend? Hi, Cass. Has anyone got an imaginary friend? I used to have one when I was little, but I don't remember what their name was. But I definitely had a friend that I used to make up stories with. Okay, one last poem and then it's time to go. Let's see. Oh, this one sounds nice. This one is called Buttercup Days. Does anyone know what a buttercup is? A buttercup is a tiny little yellow flower. You'll find them sometimes on your lawn in the garden, and if you put it to your chin, it should make your chin glow all yellow. Anyway, this is called Buttercup Days. Where is Anne? Head above the buttercups, walking by the stream, down among the buttercups. Where is Anne? Walking with her man, lost in a dream, lost among the buttercups. What has she got in that little head? Wonderful thoughts which can never be said. What has she got in that firm little fist of hers? Somebody's thumb, and it feels like Christopher's. Where is Anne? Close to her man. Brown head, gold head, in and out the buttercups. Oh, the end. That was a short one. Hi, Ian. Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to leave it there for today because I want to save some poems for another time. Today is, I have to keep reminding myself, today is Tuesday. So that means that I'm going to be back tomorrow to do some more storytelling at 6:30 before bedtime. I've got lots more of these fun picture books that I can read, and maybe I'll find some more poetry. But for now, I hope you're all well, and if you're not quite well and maybe you've got some sneezels, I hope you're doing okay, and I hope you get better soon. Okay, till next time, bye.